Hmm. Are we going? Hmm. Yes. It's not letting me click on the video for some reason. Hmm. Testing? That's weird. I had to go into my other account just to get into it. That's fine. Sorry about that little technical difficulty there for a second. Just wanted to make a quick stream real quick, showing you guys the new items from the anniversary edition and the Creation Club stuff. In case you get it or decide you want to. I made the mistake of getting the bundle and then the anniversary edition, which I did it backwards. I should have bought the edition first and then bought the Creation Club stuff separate, but it's okay. I just did it backwards. So I'll just go out here first. There's these little pods that are pre-made. Now they are kind of weird to place, and I'll just show you here. They have their collision area is kind of sucky. Like, you should be able to just place that right there. There's nothing in the way of it or anything. So kind of have to have a big space to do it, and if you don't, then like I did sink that one down, but you can't really go up the stairs, you have to like jump. So I have not tested to see if we can put stuff in here yet, and how they will react. Looks like they might be okay. Yeah, so there's the small one, and then there's two bigger ones back here. These ones are a bit more user-friendly in their collision area. But they are still kind of wonky. There's some pre-made bathrooms and bedrooms that you can, you know, make a whole settlement out of, or, you know, whatever we can think of to use it for. I'm sure all of us can have some different ideas. There's see this one, the stairs, if you don't get it just right, you have to jump in there. So I'm sure there's a trick to it. I haven't fiddled around with it long enough to kind of figure all that out yet, to see what the you know, how it's gonna play and on different settlements and whatnot, the terrain and whatnot. Okay, so I just built a little warehouse here at Finch Farm because it was the only settlement that had left a big space I could build it. So there's this new sliding door. At least I think that was one of the new pieces. I could be wrong, but I thought it was part of it. It was in the bunker tab. So you just go and go into your creation club, and it has a whole tab for the bunker stuff. Now the only thing that wasn't in here that's new, that is not in here, is the new doghouse. But as you can see, there's, you know, a lot of new stuff. There's a Nuka-Cola machine that's a little bit more cleaned up. And then there's the pods, and a lot of different tables, and yeah, there it is. So these shelves are really cool. There's a new door, and you've got this machine that plays all your holotapes, which is kind of cool. You've got some new beds, because one of the new things was a new vault. So they've got the vault stuff. There's another new bed. This one is kind of interesting, kind of still in that Art Deco style. This is the vault bed. Of course, we've made this a million times without without having them pre-made. Here's the new chairs. This was in there too as a new item, although this has been around for a while, but it's in the yellow when you do it, so I'm not sure, you know how those yellow items act. They don't act right, and you can't use any rug or group select on them. But I really love the new upholstery on these couches, the purple and the pink. You know, there's not a lot of color in this game, so it's always nice to see a little bit of color getting added back in. This upholstery on this one is very nice as well. Reminds me of my mom. She that's how she supported us. She ran an upholstery business out of the home, and so she was always upholstering furniture and for people, and then also taking old items and, you know, making them look pretty and reselling them. We've got a new cooking stove there that's kind of interesting. I don't know that it does anything different than the other ones. And I think it's pretty, it does the same stuff as everything else. And then you've got your same chemistry station, but it's got a little bit more color and details to it. They added these studs on there are more obvious. There's your weapons workbench, a little bit more brighter blue and doesn't look as rusty. And then your armor workbench. And then we have the little fireplace here, which you can turn on and off, which is really cute. And this new television is so cute. Look at the little legs on that. And then of course there's the new radio. It takes it a minute to actually work, but then we have these new shelves, which I feel like there's a lot we could, do with this. Very interesting. This hexagonal shape shelves, and then we've got this little lamp here, which is really cute. A new table. And this little, I guess, decoration piece is very nice. And then we have this working fan. This is so cute. It actually spins. See how it's turning?
Why? The ones you got on don't look so bad. I'm sure they've got another couple of months on them.
Isn't that just adorable?
The soles are coming off.
And then we've got this interesting table here. This can be used for, like, if you're making a boat. This could be the front part of the boat. It's got that curve. Lots of different things we could think of to use it for.
It ain't much, but it might be enough.
A new refrigerator, which looks quite snazzy. And then we have some new shelves over here, which are, darker in color, but you can lighten them up with different things. You could glitch a picture in behind there to kind of liven up the background, and you could use it as, to patch a wall, or I don't know, there's all different things you can do. This got a floor lamp there, which is nice. This one's quite interesting. A little coffee table. This one is interesting too. And then we've got a little baby clock, finally. I don't know that the clock part actually works, but that is so cute. Did someone pop in? Hello, Reese, my dear. Aww. You're so beautiful. It's good to see ya. I'm on my alternate account here because for some reason my main account wouldn't get into the stream. And we have these Robco power units, which is just like your, your electricity. I think they were blue ones before. But yeah, that's interesting and snazzy looking. And these shelves are quite interesting too. You do all sorts of things with that, with the, whatever this kind of mesh there. And I think I showed that already. That's for the holotape. You can play holotapes on there. And then we have this new doghouse. How cute is that? Now, I placed the doghouse there at Sanctuary, and none of the dogs would use it. So I'm not sure if, it's just one of those things that's going to take a few minutes for them to reacquaint themselves with or what, but I waited 2 whole days in game and they still weren't using it. So, and it could be I have too many dog houses out there, so I haven't really fully tested that yet. And then we have a new umbrella table here, which is Vault-Tec themed. And of course the new Nuka-Cola machine that's all prettied up and no rust on it. Got one new rug, And that was it. Of course, I do like the colors on that. There's another chair, you know, the same ones that we've had before, just different colors. Of course, you can use that. You know, the wood siding on the side, you could use that for, you know, the sides of. I think Sheck used these for boats. You know, it would make it a look more realistic boat now because it's got the wood on there. You know. And then, of course, I used it to make a bunk bed boat for Sheck, which has been years ago, but... And then we have this one, which is... I like the colors on that. Really into earth tone colors. And there's this one's a little bit darker color. I can't tell if that's forest green or maybe forest green. But yeah, like I said, I'm really loving these pink and purple couches there. So yeah, I just wanted to make a quick little stream showing the new stuff, and you know, I always get so excited when they add new stuff, so you know, I couldn't help it. And I know some of y'all don't you know, have your different feelings on buying this stuff and whatnot, and that's perfectly fine. I get way too excited, and then I just go in there and buy it all. So you know, if you want to do that, fine. If you don't want to, but once I bought the, like I said, once I bought the anniversary edition and then bought all the new stuff, then everything was fine. I haven't had any more glitching or crashing issues. Oh, and there was also a new gun, ion gun rifle. And it uses Fusion Core as the ammo. Now, I haven't tested this one out either. Maybe we could run over here and kill some of these super mutants just to test it out. Just to see how it works. It is pretty cool looking. And I don't know... Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, my day off was great. I had the day off today too. But we had a store meeting at Under Armour early this morning, so I came home and I thought, oh, I'll make a video or just stream real quick and show off the new stuff there to everyone. And, you know, some other people stream on Sundays, so I didn't want to, you know, get in the way of other people streaming. And, but yeah, I had both days off, so that was nice. Who is this guy? Mr. Handy? Why is Mr. Handy here? It's just a random Mr. Handy show. Hi, Mr. Handy. Yeah, this place is always a little bit crazy. Let's see if we can use the vats in there and see how this works. Well, it's not doing very good for the long range. I need super kind of bolt sponges away. Whoops, I don't want to get too... dead. Oh, it's this guy that moves. Oops. Oh, and I also forgot to show you the beast armor, beast hunter armor. Okay, so that's how how that gun performs with the way that I set it up, and I don't even know if you can tell that by just looking at what I had. That was I guess the information on that one. And then the beast armor is pretty cool looking. It's supposed to be, that quest is supposed to be like New Vegas based. So you've got like the Lucky 8 symbol on the front and also on the back, although the bandolier covers it up and so does the backpack. I'd have to take all that off to show it, but you don't have to put the bandolier on there. It's a Deathclaw bandolier. And then there was some new locations as well. Ooh, what happened here? Oh, it's a scavenger. It was a scavenger that had a Mr. Handy with him, I guess. That's kind of weird. So some of these on the map, I haven't quite, they kind of look like this. Like here's one of them, Juniper Cove Resort. I think that's one of the new ones. And I can't remember if it takes you right in there or if we still have to walk through the cave to get there. Some of them will take you right in there. Hi, Piper. Oh, is that Julie? Hi. Yeah, I had to go into my other account too. It wouldn't let me stream on like it wouldn't let me view on my own channel. It was really weird. Hi, Tex. How are you? Yeah, see, I'm on my alternate one. I'll type on there and show you. That's my alternate account. So I don't know why it wouldn't let me play on my, or play the live stream on my main account. That was weird. So here's one area that you can build in. It's got like a little lake and it's got the pods in here that you can dress up and whatnot. But although you can't delete them, the pods, but it's like a little pod home area. And I don't know, it's kind of smoky in here. I don't know, like that overcast smoky, I guess that's just part of it. I don't know that I'm a fan of that. I guess I could try to do the weather change thing in here and see if that would work. But yeah, it's got like a little beach area here and some water. And I have not tested, I don't think you can send people here because I don't think it's part of the workshops. Beast Hunter Lair is in there. So I'm wondering if you can send people there. But I don't think these other little bunkers are in here. Which is interesting to find out. Yeah, the only one is the Beast Hunter. So I'm wondering if I can send people there since it's on the list. So Beast Hunter, I don't know, it's always, that's not even where it's at, so to where it showed me, I think it's further down here by the non-hot, yeah, Beast Hunter hideout. Don't know why it didn't go on that, but, oh, we can't fast travel from here anyways, that's fine. So I guess it's not, it's more like a, this place is more like a player home, I guess, just not for, like to store your stuff or, you know, fix it up and get creative with it. So let me see the Beast Hunter one. Where did I go? There it is. Beast Hunter Hideout. How are y'all doing? Oh, hey, Easy. Nice to see you. I was just showing all the new build items and whatnot. I can go back to it here in a second and show you. But this is the Beast Hunter place. And you know, like I was saying, it's supposed to be New Vegas themed. The whole quest was supposed to be New Vegas themed. Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's pretty cool. There's some stuff I did delete just to see like for example, I deleted a shelf here, but it left these items floating. So that was a good thing for me to know. So now I'll know to just put another shelf there or cover it up because those items can't be deleted. So it's got like a little bar back here. And for some reason, not all of these things you can pick up. It's like they're stuck back there for whatever reason, which is fine. It's just a little annoying because you should be able to pick up those static items. You can delete these ammo boxes, I believe. No, you can't. I take that back. See, there's some stuff you can delete, some stuff you can't. Can't delete the suitcases there, which is kind of strange. I deleted some buckets here, and so now that's floating. You can't delete this gun or move it, which is unfortunate because it's kind of just out in the middle of the floor. Would have been nice to be able to move this stuff around. I mean, this is fine here. It's a nice setup and everything. Again, I deleted some stuff over here and now it's floating. Same here with that. I was trying to fix this area up back here because it, you know, again, I deleted a shelf and then all these sticks of wood were left. But I mean, I don't know, it doesn't look that bad, but I'm just trying to make that area look a little better. And I don't know, you could probably stick a wall there and just wall it off, you know. I mean, there's lots of different things you can do to hide this stuff that is ugly or just weird. You can't delete that. And the thing where the gun trap was there, it'd be fine, but you can't put another gun in there if you wanted to, so it's just kind of an eyesore just sitting there. So that's a little bit frustrating. I would have loved to have deleted this steamer trunk because it just, you know, or delete this pile of trash would have been nice. Clean up the floor a little bit. And then you have this upstairs area, which it goes all the, you know, it goes all the way up. Again, I deleted something there and it's floating and it even left the dirt, you know, which I thought was a bit silly. I thought we were past all of this, Bethesda, you know, just, yeah, like you can't delete any of this. You can't even delete the weird monkey. I mean, he's nice, but what if I want to move him or delete him or, you know, just a little bit more freedom of options there would have been nice. Same up here, you've got another weird monkey, and then you've got all this brain fungus on the wall. You can't delete that right there. And then, worst of all, you can't delete this ugly bed or any of this over here. So, I mean, like I said, there's workarounds and everything that you can fiddle fart around with and make it look prettier, but I feel like that they could have made it a little bit easier on us to be able to just build it and make it our own a little bit easier. So that's one entrance, and then the other entrance is down this cave. Again, you've got a bunch of stuff that you can't delete or move. And it's not to say I don't like it. It's you can delete that bridge for whatever reason. It's all this bridge through water type of thing. And then you come out here and all this, you know, again, we've got a bunch of trash that you can't delete. I was able to delete some stuff over here, as you can see, because items are floating. So yeah, I just need to test if we can actually send settlers here, because it is on the workshop list. But that doesn't really mean that you can bring people here. So I guess I'll have to test that out. Yeah, there was another new place, which is over here by Red Rocket. My friend Red Rocket. So it's right, June's bunker. So here's another new addition. And there's probably some I'm missing too. Yeah, hi Winterbeard, how are you? Good to see you. June's bunker is a little bit more clean. And you know, there's like little quests and everything you have to go on in order to get these places and stuff. And so there's I think you can delete most of the stuff in here. Yeah, okay. This one's a little bit more free in the fact that you can delete more stuff. I haven't tested. I kind of like that. That's a unique item. I really don't want to delete that. The curtains, they're unique. I really don't want to delete those. Little bedroom area here with the computer set up. Yeah, you could delete that. This is like a little kid's room. You could always change that up if you wanted to. Again, I think this one's a player home. I don't think you can send people here, but you know, like I said, I haven't technically tested that out yet. A nice little bathroom. And then, oh, there's another bathroom here. So you can delete a lot more stuff in this one. And then there's also another one that's really big. I can't even remember the name, and they're all called Quick Test Cell. Where is that other one at? It's over by, is it Egret Tours? I don't even know if I can fast travel from in here. Can I? Probably not. Right. Yeah, no, I can't. Okay, I just wanted to test that. So this is the entryway. Now you can't do anything with any of this stuff. You can't go into workshop mode here. Okay, so let's see where this takes me. I forgot. I think this might be... yeah, no, this is like the... you know, the first part of the game where the Deathclaw jumps out of the sewers and everything. It's right down the road from Red Rocket. And then there was another one. Let's see, Egret Tours. So it's right over by Egret Tours. I've just got to find it. Actually, you know what? It's closer to, oh gosh. What am I trying to think of? That, Well, I know how to get there from Egret Tours, so we'll just, where did it go? Oh. Wilmington Estates. I think that's one of them. There's all different ones, and I can't remember which is which. Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 new ones. Williamston Estate. Okay, so it brings you right in here from the main area. Let me see. I think. No, I can't go into workshop mode yet. Okay, so this is the one. I wanted to show you the area because so you'd know kind of where it's at. It's right down the road from Egret Tours, if I'm in the correct spot. Yes. Okay, so it's that house that you were never able to get into before. And then right down there is the location where a random encounter happens. And then if you follow this road up, that goes to Egret Tours. Oh, and there's the new gun. The new gun, we were just kind of testing that out. And the new Beast armor, which is supposed to be New Vegas inspired. Okay, so this one's the big one. It's got like lots of different places inside, although you can't get into workshop mode, I think, until you get to a certain area. So it's got, you know, this kitchen, because I'm trying to open workshop mode. I can't. Okay, so we have to get further in here. Just catching up on chat. It's on my cell phone. Hi, Proxy. The robot companion. Yeah, I haven't even seen the robot companion yet. Like, I don't even know. Hi, dog. Hi. Oh, don't feel bad. I was just catching up on chat, dear. I see you. No worries. Okay, so when does it let us get into workshop mode? I think you have to go through the bunker, and then I think it lets us get into it right here. Yes. So you have to go through the bunker door, and so again, you've got stuff that you can and cannot delete. I don't really like all these doors. I like to just be able to walk through. I mean, and it doesn't really matter. You can always put up more doors if you want, but so there's different areas. It's a little bit confusing, but there's this main area where like the little shops are and stuff. And you know, it's kind of interesting. Let's see, there's another door here. So this is like the main thoroughfare, and there's a bar here. It's kind of neat looking. It's got upstairs with a pool table. And like I said, I don't know. Let me go back into workshop mode. Can we delete that? Yeah, we can. It won't let you delete the bar though, which is fine. I just don't like all these doors. I'm like, ugh. Can't delete any of the flowers, which I wouldn't want to. They're, you know, like I said, a unique item you can't really get unless you're using like actual mods. This is a little restaurant. That's a unique picture up there. That would have been nice to add some of these new pictures into the build item workshop. Got a nice kitchen here. And then I forgot what's in here. Oh, this is just back storage. Oh, I didn't even loot this yet. I'm a looter, so the fact that I missed this is My bad. Let's see. Okay, so there was the restaurant, the bar. Oh, there's a nice little library here. It's cute. I built a library once for Shell in the Vault 88. Reminds me of Shell. Now, I don't know. Oh, this goes down to the shooting range. So there's a little gun range there. You could dress it up or whatnot. Forgot what's in here. Oh, it's a movie theater. Yes. See, all these doors are just in the way. I'm like, get out of the way, door. So here's the little movie theater. This is cute. Could definitely recreate that without mods. I mean, that looks pretty easy. Look at this. It's so cute though. And I can't, can you delete this? Yeah, you can delete these. Can you delete that? Huh, wow. Okay. Good to know. And then I think, see, look at these ocean pictures and stuff. I'm like, why did you guys not add that into the thing where we could use it for decoration? I do love the new upholstery. I was talking about that earlier. There's a bathroom over here, I think. Oh, and lots of bedrooms. There's one there. And then you have to, it's a whole quest, but you have to unlock all of these and to get in there. And another bedroom. This one's all done up in purple. See, isn't that cute? It's nice to get some color in the game now. Another bathroom where they use the he used the checkered floors there as the wall. That's cute. Oh yes, my phone is buzzing at me. I know, I know. Wait, did I just go this way? See, there's so many rooms. I get a little bit turned around. There's a nice closet there. But see, here's another cool picture. They could have added that into the thing. You know, come on now. Here's another cool picture. Oh, this is what I wanted to show you guys. Okay, so there's this window here. And what you can do is you go to this little terminal and you can change the picture. So there's like a castle view. I forgot which one I have it on. Did I have it on castle view? Okay, there's the castle view. There is the mountain view. I don't know, I can't really see that one all that well. Mountain view. Beach view. Let's see what that one looks like. I don't think I've even went through all these yet. Oh, I like that. That's nice. Sea Cove view. Let's try that. Yeah, isn't that cool? Let's see what this one looks like. Ooh, see, that's the one that they made a picture out of, but they didn't give it to us. I mean, that's so, like, dangling the carrot in front of the donkey type of thing. Like, why would you torture me like that? You know I love my pictures. And then this forest one. That one's pretty cool, too. I think that's, I don't know, maybe that's the most realistic one for the area that you're in, but they're all cool. Now there was one area, one more. There's where your electricity goes. There was a pool. Where is the pool? It's easy to get turned around in here. Where is the pool? Is it out here? Yes, this is the pool. So the same concept with that picture on the wall. You can change the scenery. So Seco view. Nice. And beach view. See, isn't that beautiful? They could have given that desktop a picture. Oh. Mountain view. I think this one's probably better. You can see it better in here than you could through that window. But yeah, isn't that cute? Now, I don't know what we can or cannot delete in here. Obviously, we can't delete the water. We probably can't delete that picture thing. No, I don't know why you would, but you can delete that. The rest of the stuff. Can't delete the plants, which is fine. There's 2 little bathrooms here. Pretty basic, but yeah. Yeah, so that's about it. There is one other part to this place. Let me see if I can get back to it. It's the place that they spawned us in at. It's like the bunker part area. There is a place down here where you have to kill some ghouls, and this is where your workshop is. There's a picture that goes along with the storyline. I didn't delete that. And then there's some stuff back here. That's your maintenance. You can't delete some of this stuff down here, which, you know, is kind of annoying. There was a bunch of, oh God, pods. The things at Spectacle Island, those, God, what are they called? The metal box things. There was a bunch of these stacked, and I just deleted those because I don't know why, but the metal crate things. And then there's this whole communal area up here. More doors that are, you know, annoyingly getting in my way that you can't delete. And another room over here. Can delete the desk but not the computer. Yeah, and then what it will do is it will just take you right back to that main area where that big door was, the that big bunker door. Of course, I can't figure out how to get back there, but let's see if it lets us fast travel out of here. And see, none of them are on the list except the Beast Layer one. So it makes me think that, you know, they're just for the player, not for anything else. I'll go back to Finch Farm just for... Yeah, no, it won't let us fast travel. Good to know, though. Good to know. I'm just gonna find my way out of this place. And it's like a maze. I haven't figured it all out yet. I think this is the exit, or at least it says it is. There it is. Okay. I think I'm out now. Gosh. There we go. Okay. We're out now. We're home free. When can you move in? Hi, Durong. How are you? Yeah, I know. On this character either, I haven't finished the main quest or anything. I've just been going in here, just building and fiddle farting around with stuff instead of finishing the main quests. Okay. So yeah, that's what it looks like. And let's go back to Finch Farm just in case those of you that joined late weren't able to see the new build items that they added. So for people that joined in first, sorry for the repeat. I did want to kind of end before other folks start streaming, you know, like SAR and, you know, our other friends. And let me just get it to be daylight because this is too dark for me with my bad eyesight. Oh, and it's raining too. Well, that's okay. They gave us these pods to build with. Now, as I was saying before, with these pods have a weird collision. This one in particular has a weird, like you can see, it's got plenty of room to be set down. Nothing is in its way, but it's still being, you know, a little butt munchy there. So you kind of have to get it right on the right place, and then sometimes it won't let you walk up the stairs. You have to jump. So this might be maybe one of those things we manipulate with group select to get it to work better. I don't know. I mean, we can try it and see.
You just need to dig around a little. It's there somewhere.
Yeah. I think it'd be faster to
Oh,
shovel
look at that.
dirt with
Oh,
my
that might
hand.
be because this is in there. Let's take this out. Oh, I don't think it's gonna work with, it's not gonna play well with group select. Let's try it up here at the front. Ah, maybe that's the trick to it. You gotta grab it from the front. So maybe if I lower it down a little bit, we can walk up the stairs now. Nope, still can't walk up the stairs. So that might be a creation club fix they need to do. I don't know. If y'all are getting it, you can play with it a little bit more. This one, I was able to walk up in fairly easily. Let's give a little walk around of this one. So these are pre-made, the stuff in there you can't delete. But I did put some chairs and couches down, and they seem to, you know, work okay. I know in some of the other stuff that we had before, stuff would not really play well inside these pre-made houses and stuff, so it looks like they might be okay, except for, you know, like the stair issue. Here we go. Again, we can't go up unless we jump. You know, that shouldn't really be a thing, but maybe if you put concrete underneath it, maybe instead of setting it on the terrain, maybe that's would work better. But yeah, those are the pods, and then you have this new sliding door, which I like a lot. And so yeah, they gave us a bunch of new stuff. Little fireplace you can turn on and off. It's totally freaking cute. Television. It looks so, you know, kind of that retro look. The radio. Cute. The lamp. And it's got a working fan. How cute is that? That's so adorable. I like the colors, the greens and the blues and the earth tones. Here's a little decoration piece. And I was talking about, you know, all you ladies and gents out there that like to build boats and cars, you know, easy. You could use that as like the front of a boat or a car. You know, there's lots of different things you can use that for. Check a piece if he ends up joining in. This refrigerator is quite interesting.
Don't you worry, son. There's someone out there.
He gave us a little clock. It's so cute. I think it stays stuck on 10 o'clock, but new shelving here, which which is interesting. I haven't tested it to see if it will, how it plays with different items that you set on there. I mean, we can just test it and see if stuff is going to work on it or not. I had the worst time at 10 Pines. All my stuff started falling through the floor. And that doesn't usually happen to me, so... But yeah, it looks like it's probably going to be okay. We've got a new floor lamp there. A new side table, and I really love this lamp. It looks like a, like the world globe or something. Another new side table. This is for your electricity. So the little blue boxes, they kind of, you know, revamped that up, which is nice. You know, if you're going for a more rustic build, you know, it wouldn't really work. But you know, if you want a little bit more modern look, it's nice. These shelves are nice too, very interesting. We've got some mesh on the back here. You could, you know, merge it in with different things, and you know, you can merge this into that, or there's just all different things you could do. Here is a holotape player, so you just get your holotape and stick it in there. I think you have to have one on you for it to work, but yeah, here's another new door. And the new doghouse. Now I did try to test this out 2 days in game, and the dog still hadn't used the doghouse. So that may be an issue, it may not be. It could just be I have too many doghouses and they don't want to use the new one, but I feel like I've built enough with having to do with the animals specifically over the years that usually when you set down a new doghouse, they go right to it. So that was kind of concerning, but maybe it's one of those things that'll work itself out over time, you know. Hi Orange, how are you? Oldie Noodle, hello, welcome, good to see you all. How are you beautiful people? So we've got a new vault bed. Oh, I didn't show you the vault one, the new vault settlement thing. That's the one I forgot. Like I said, there's 4 or 5 and I just can't remember them all. I don't even know where that vault one is. We've got a little kind of cabin bed, which we've been building these for years without mods, so I don't think that's kind of anything new, but these chairs are interesting. They've got a different shape, different colors. This was in there too, this locker, but we've had that for a while, so I don't know why they added that in there. And also it's yellow, so you know how those yellow items work. They never want to play nice. But the purple and the pink couch, how cute. A forest green couch. You know, the same old couch we've been seeing for ages, just different upholstery. This one's like a brand new design. I like the yellow. So we've got a new bobblehead stand. Same one as the old, they just reskinned it. A new stove. Our old chemistry station just kind of revamped up. You know, because all the Vault Tech stuff is usually, you know, pre-war, so, you know, that's kind of the theme there. No rust. Looks nice. And then, of course, we've got a new umbrella table. The new Nuka-Cola machine. I really like this chair. You know, and I was saying Sheck had made boats with these before, and then I took them and made like a bathtub boat bed thing after I saw Sheck use them for boats. So this would even make a more realistic boat because it's got the wood on there, you know. And then we've got this little shelf, which I like the colors on that. A forest green couch there. Oh, and then these little shelves up here. I love these. These are so cute. And god, you can use this. You could glitch it in there. You could, I mean, stick it on the side of the fridge. There's all kinds of things. You could even build a whole house with these, you know, use them as like the wall. All kinds of cool stuff you could do with those. I really like them. They did not give us any new pictures though. Like I said, I was complaining about that earlier, which they should have. So I wonder where that, the new vault is. God, I'd have to look it up on the map. There's a new vault one. And it's not very big, it's small, but I cannot remember where it is. Fudge buckets. Well, I was gonna... Wait, is it that? No, it's not that one. Oh, well. It's not... No, that's June's bunker. And some of them aren't... I mean... They're just not... They're not marked like they should be, you know? Like, hey, there's a settlement here. There's a player home here. Where is that? Where is that new vault? Anyways, there's a new vault one. I don't know where it's at, guys. You can kick me in the head for that one later. Wait, is it that one? No, I just looked at that one. And I'm trying to remember the quest and like the area that I was in, but I don't even remember. Yeah, I don't remember where it's at, guys. Sorry. But it's cute. It's, yeah, easy. I'm sure you'll find, lots of different ideas and stuff for that. You know, like I said, some people are not going to want to spend the money for it, and that's fine. I just, you know me, I get excited about new stuff, and I'll just drop my money on it and get it, and, you know. Yeah, where is that new... It's not even, and since it's not on the list, it makes it even harder to find, and I was reading some stuff online where people were kind of upset about that, because even when we were doing the quests, they weren't clear where you needed to go next, and locations that we couldn't find, and so yeah, let's see. I did do a lot of questing, it feels like in this area. Vault Tech Showcase. I think this might be it. Because I've never seen that name on the map before, so that's gotta be it. Right? And there's a new little guy here. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so this is the new vault. And then you've got this little guy here, but he does, his name is Mr. Blue, but he doesn't talk to you. And I thought, oh, he's got that blue, and I was like, oh, maybe they added a new robot skin, like what his is, but it wasn't in there, so. And so all the new workbenches are in here. I can't remember, okay, yeah. Up until this point right here, we can, I think, how far can we go back? Okay, so we can go back to right there before it cuts you off in workshop mode. And so it looks like, I think a lot of this stuff you can delete. Although there were some unique decorating items in here. There was a big, so for example, like this vase, if you take the plant out, It's just the base by itself, but it was a big version. It was like, it was huge. So I saved that for decorating with, because I've never seen a huge one like that before. And I've got these little topiary things here. And there's a radio playing that I couldn't figure out how to turn off. So, oh well. But yeah, you can see all the new furniture and everything. Basic bathroom again, for what you would normally see in the vault. Kitchen, laundry room, a wait area.
The Diamond City resident Henry Cook went missing at approximately the same time.
Oh, it must have been this radio. See, I can't turn it on and off.
Further details of this story,
There's no
pass them on to you, listeners.
there's no option to turn it on and off, so.
Just another day in the country.
Oh well. Now what can you delete in here? Can you delete that radio? Maybe we'll just delete it.
Sheldon Allman, but brought to you by
There we go. I don't know why that wouldn't turn off, but we fixed that problem. I forgot what's down here. Did I even go down here yet? I don't think I... Oh, no, I did go down here. This is like the little lake. This is cute. Kind of reminds me of that place in Far Harbor where the little robot lady hangs out. So yeah, it's not very big. It's small, but you know, I like small spaces like that. You know, it doesn't overwhelm you as much as a big player home or settlement might. But yeah, cute stuff. If you all decide to get it. So like I said, I bought the bundle first, which I shouldn't have done, and then I bought the anniversary edition, and I should have done it the other way around, because for some reason the new Creation Club content wouldn't work unless I bought the anniversary edition first, for whatever reason. So I just bought the whole kit and caboodle, and I was just like, screw it. And then once I did that, everything worked fine. So I do think there's some things that need to be ironed out, of course. You know, we know Bethesda. This is the other entrance. I forgot where that goes to. Let's see if we can fast travel out of here, though. Can we fast travel out of here? Would be good to know. Just catching up on chat. Hey, Fallout Myth, how are you? Have you tried the new stuff yet? Let's see if we can... Yeah, we can't fast travel out of here, so we're gonna have to go to the elevator, which is annoying. You know, they should have made it to where we can fast travel out and not have to walk all the way back up to exit the area. That's just... seems a little bit silly to me. But what do I know? I'm just a monkey in a show.
Going down. Surface.
And then you have to exit out of here. Vault-Tec Regional Headquarters. Okay. And then you have to find your way out of this place. And, you know, if you just don't want to mess with it, I would totally understand. But I just get so, like I said, I just get so excited about getting new stuff that I'm just like, I don't care, I'm getting it all. So, alright. That was it. Fallout Myth, did you want me to go back and show you the new items? I can always go back to Finch Farm and show it to you if you want me to. heaven's sakes, it's still raining? Here, we'll just go back to... I don't know, like, how long you were in the stream, but I didn't know if you got to see the new stuff or not. Oh, that one is, I saw that on the, uh-oh, I think it just froze up on us. I saw that one just today in the queue, but it's not part of the Creation Club stuff. It's like, under the verified creators, but it's not technically part of the Creation Club, if that makes sense. Like, there's also a cowboy bounty hunter one that is very nice, but it's not, it's under a verified creator, and you have to pay for it, but it's not part of the Creation Club. So there's like different, I had to sit there and like really kind of figure it out. So there's verified creators that you have to pay for to get the mod, but it's not actually Creation Club. Then you've got your Creation Club content, which of course you have to pay for that, and then you've just got your regular modders who you can download their mods for free. So there's 3 different kinds, just from what I've been looking at. So I think that ghoul one you're talking about, though, is one that is a verified creator that you have to purchase, but it's not part of the Creation Club one. I hope that makes sense. I know it's also confusing and crazy, right? Hi, Sovereign, how are you? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Sovereign. You know, it may just be that I'm not active all that much. I don't know. My old save files, yes, are working for the game. Yes. Hi, Mr. Chicken. How is everyone? Yeah, I know. Well, it did that to me, Sovereign. When I messed up because I bought the bundle first, which I wasn't supposed to do. And when I bought the bundle and just bought the Creation Club items individually, it screwed up everything. But once I bought the Anniversary Edition, then that fixed everything. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still getting the normal lag and crashes and stuff like that, but that's just normal with Fallout. Like right now I'm in freeze mode. I don't know why. I can't move my character, so I'll probably have to reload it. It's fine. But oh wait, can I save? Well, let me save. No, it won't let me save. Yeah, it's frozen in spin mode here, so I'll just reload it. But yeah, there is lots of cool new stuff. I've got the beast armor, the new weapon, you know, the new workshop items. The pods are questionable because of their area. Their collision area is not very user friendly. I hope that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna have to reload from Beacon Hill, which is fine. Yeah, Julie, that's the bounty hunter one. Now, like I said, that one's under a verified creator, but it's not technically part of the Creation Club, even though you still have to pay for it. So, the Creation Club one I noticed only says Bethesda Game Studios on it. So as long as it says Bethesda Game Studios and it has the Creation Club symbol on it, then it's technically Creation Club. And then the rest of them are verified modders, but you still have to pay for their content. And then, like I said, there's the regular modders that, you know, you just download a mod and it's free. So there's 3 different kinds, like I said, that I've just been noticing. But it's confusing because when you pull up that creation list, you're just like, oh my god, what is all this stuff? And then you have to kind of just read through it and just familiarize yourself with it, but I definitely want to do the bounty hunter one, especially if we get 150 new items. So yeah, if anyone hasn't seen it yet, please forgive the repeat. This is a new door here. We've got a new door there. We've got a holotape player there. I haven't tested that out yet. New electricity thing. Haven't tested that. We've got new lighting, new shelves. We've got a little clock, a refrigerator. Cool looking table. You could do lots of stuff with that. A decoration piece. We've got an actual working fan, which is really cute. And I think it will work even if you don't have electricity set up. I don't think it works off electricity. Some cool new shelves. Fireplace. Really cute. Cute new TV. Radio. New tables, new workshop benches that are, you know, Vault-Tec themed, so they're not going to have the rust and stuff on them. A new cooking station. Some of the old couches that are just reupholstered. This is a new design here. Old design with just different upholstery. We've got pink and purple upholstery now. That was said to be part of the new stuff, but it's obviously not new. We've had that for a while now. A new table, a new chair. I really like this chair. There's lots you could do with that. A brand new Nuka-Cola machine. Umbrella table. Dog houses. This is questionable. I haven't been able to fully test it yet. So far my dogs won't use it, so don't know. There's another cool new shelf, some new beds. So yeah, sorry for the repeat, anyone. Just for the people that recently joined in and didn't get to see it before. We got one new rug. So yeah, it's about 50 something new items, but these are the pods I was talking about. They're not very user friendly. I think they're gonna work better if you build them on top of like concrete. Maybe it's the terrain, but I can't even get in them unless I jump. And, you know, that's not how the stairs are supposed to work. You're supposed to just be able to walk up the stairs and just, you know, utilize them like this one. This one's fine. You just walk up the stairs and go right in. There's a lot of stuff in here. You know, it's pre-made, so you can't delete any of that. And then there's this one over here. Again, this one is doing the whole stair thing. It's kind of weird. And it may just be me. Maybe I just didn't put it on there correctly. But, could, you know, just letting y'all know. And, you know, whether you want to spend your money on it or not. You know, these are good things to know, right? So, yeah, that's all the new stuff. Other than my gun. The ion gun. Oh, I still have it equipped. Okay, so this is the new ion gun. We were shooting some super mutants with it earlier. It's it doesn't do real well against the guys with the heavy armor, but you can shoot it forever and you don't have to reload it. So that's kind of cool. And then of course the new beast armor, which comes from the Beast Hunter Quest, which is supposed to be Fallout New Vegas themed, with the Lucky 8 on the back. Of course, you can't see it because I have on the Deathclaw bandolier. But yeah, honestly, I didn't even intend to make my stream this long. I just wanted to show everyone what I got, and then, you know, if I decide to get the bounty hunter or the ghoul one, you know, we'll see. We might do a stream on those. Hey Glantry, how are you? Oh, Sovereign, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I hear you, Sovereign. I hear you. Right, right. Yeah. Yeah, and you know, it's interesting because I made a video about that a long time ago. And, because I was seeing Creation Club content as like DLCs because you had to pay for them. And then the mods were just, you know, free, so they were mods. Two separate things in my mind. Oh, and people got so mad at me. They're like, Creation Club stuff is mods. They're just mods. And so it was like this whole huge argument going on the video. I actually had to put it on private because that was the video that I got the death threat. This guy got so mad at me. He's like, you should just go die inside of a blender. Which now I'm looking back on, it was kind of funny and totally impossible, but that's beside the point. That's just how my mind saw it. It wasn't like any disrespect towards modders or anything like that. I just saw Creation Club content. I'm paying for it, and it's made by Bethesda, even though it's made by mods that are authorized by Bethesda. It's still under the Bethesda name, so it still, to me, is like a DLC, not a mod. And that's all. That's the only point I was trying to make about it. But oh my god, it pissed off the entire community. And I thought, hey, I'm not trying to disrespect anyone. I'm just trying to tell you how I see it in my pea-brain mind. You know, this is tough. But the people in the different, you know, if you're a modder and you're making the mods, you're going to feel differently about it. Obviously, Sovereign has a different opinion about it as well. So, yeah, and then like I said, you have your verified modders now. You have to pay for their mods, but they're not actually Bethesda approved modders, but they are verified modders. So it's kind of confusing. And then you have just your regular modders who are free mods. So I guess maybe they're saying the ones that are verified and the Creation Club ones are protected, but the random mod you download is not protected. I guess. I don't know if I'm using the right words to explain that, but so hi Glantry, how are ya? You're doing such a good job. Hi Oldie. Sorry if I didn't say, or sorry if I'm saying hi a second time. Right, I know. You know, even in GameTown walkthrough, she was talking about that on one of her streams one night, that some of the hate comments she was getting, you know, I don't understand that either. So yeah, there's always crazy people out there, right? But yeah, that's about it, guys. I just wanted to show that stuff to you, and then, you know, I didn't want to get in the way of anyone else streaming on Sunday. I think we have SAR streaming on Sundays around noon or 1, if I remember correctly, and then, you know, we'll have GameTown later on tonight. So I did, and you know, you guys know, never know when I'm going to stream. It's just random. I don't have any set schedules, so I think I will end it because I've been going for a while now, and like I said, I don't want to interrupt anyone else's stream time. So I will say goodbye to all you lovely people, and I hope you have a lovely Sunday. And if you join in anyone else's streams, I'll see you in there. So have a good day and take care. Bye. Thanks for joining.